A Jyotish helps you to untangle the knots, the difficult knots of your life, to help you to understand your karma in a better way, so that you don't create more problems for yourself, you don't create more entanglement for yourself in your next life. Like a lot of us, we wonder, why is bad things happening to me? Why is good things happening to this person? Why am I not making progress? And why is it that some people, they don't have to do so much work, just a little thing they have to do, and boom, their life becomes successful? And yet some people, they have to struggle so hard, they have to read so hard. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pashtacha Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Dev Maheshwaram, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Guru Devaya 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 Namaha. So with obeisances unto Ma Saraswati, with obeisances unto Sage Brigha, with obeisances unto Lord Ganapati, with obeisances unto all Saptarishis and the Navagrahas and all ascended masters, and my spiritual master, with obeisances unto my spiritual master, and all other spiritual masters that has been before him, I, Sukadev Goswami Deva, beg for their permission and beg for the permission of Lord Ganapati, Ma Saraswati, that I might be able to speak for the glorification of my spiritual master, for the glorification of all Saptarishis, for the glorification of Ma Saraswati, for the glorification of Lord Ganapati, for the glorification of His Divine Grace Laisi Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, for my purification and for the purification of the listeners. So today we're going to be speaking on the topic astrology and life. Life and astrology. So first of all, it is very, very important that we understand what is life, what is astrology. How does astrology play into our life? And does in everything we do, is it all based on astrology? Is our life predestined? Is everything in our life, is it already all predestined? You know, are we, if ever is the situations in our life, the people we meet, the people we don't meet, the people we have problems with, the people we don't have problems with, the children we have, the children we lost, the friends we make, the friends we've lost, the monies we've made, the money we've lost, is it all predestined? And how does astrology share light into all of this? What is astrology itself? You see, a lot of us, we have some certain misconception of what we believe on astrology or what we think astrology is about. So, based on the request of my very good friend, Mr. Sunny, he has given us this privilege that we should be able to speak in regards to the people in Bhakti Anga, a group of divine, wonderful people. Unfortunately, we are not able to come on live. We are not able to come live because of some technical issues. So we apologize for that. Well, this is life. You know, sometimes you plan something, but sometimes it happens the other way around. So apologies, for that again. So astrology and life. First of all, it is very important that we understand what is astrology. Astrology, this is an English coined word, but in reality, it is called Jyotish, the science of light. The science of light, Jyotish. And an astrologer, a person that is able to translate that science of light, is called a Joytisha. A Joytisha. And hence, today we are speaking on this wonderful topic, astrology and life. You see, Jyotish is the science of light. For every individual that has been created, we have this ignorance of our existence. We have this ignorance of, okay, why am I here? What is the purpose of my life? What am I really supposed to do? What am I supposed to achieve? Who am I supposed to leave behind? And who am I supposed to take along? What is the purpose? What is the essence? This is an inner craving that we as individuals, we normally have. And this is where Jyotish comes. Jyotish helps you to untangle the knots, the difficult knots of your life, to help you to understand your karma in a better way, so that you don't create more problems for yourself, you don't create more entanglement for yourself in your next life. Like a lot of us, we wonder, why is bad things happening to me? Why is good things happening to this person? Why am I not making progress? And why is it that some people, they don't have to do so much work, just a little thing they have to do, and boom, their life becomes successful? And yet some people, they have to struggle so hard, they have to read so hard, because most of the people I believe I'm going to be speaking to today are youths, in this Bhakti Anga group. Well, mixed. Sometimes there might be married people also there. But yes, in reality, these are the points that we all ask ourselves. Why am I struggling? Why is it that some people's life is better and yet some people's life is not better? So this is what astrology does. Astrology helps you understand your life. Astrology helps you understand the purpose of your existence. Yes, in the Shastra, in the scriptures, it is said the spiritual master helps you. When you surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Supreme Personality of Godhead helps you. But the Supreme Personality of Godhead has also given different techniques. He has given different tools, for us as individuals to be able to understand ourselves, and hence to be able to come to the highest purpose of life. And what is the highest purpose of life? The highest purpose of life is Atatu Brahma Jigyasa. Now that you have understand the essence of human life, now that you've taken the body of a human, use this body to inquire about the ultimate truth. And what is the ultimate truth? The ultimate truth is that I am not this body. I am an eternal soul. Aham Brahmasmi. So, but for you to be able to understand that you are not this body, for you to be able to understand that you are just a soul, well, and what is the duty of the soul? The duty of the soul is to be able to surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But for you to be able to come to that point, you need to pass through different material turbulence. You need to pass through different material problems. And in the process of passing through all these different material problems, yes, astrology helps give you direction. Astrology helps give you direction to come to the highest purpose of life. And because if you look into the life of every human, everybody is nothing but just a mixture of the different planets, of different planets. Rahu, minus Rahu. Rahu is not a planet, it's just a shadowy mathematical point in the sky, But everybody is nothing but a mixture, a kitty. If you put it like that, everybody is a kitty of all planets. And what is that? Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn. We are all a kitty of all these planets, and because we are kitty of this planet, we are operating and we are moving in different directions based on the pull of the planet. Now you should see that the planet itself, they are not acting individually, they are not acting on their own, they are acting based on our previous actions, based on our previous activity. And this is where the duty of an astrologer comes in. An astrologer is not just here to create magic in your life, to say that I'm going to transform your life, I'm going to make you have what you did not have before, I'm going to solve the problem of your life, or I am going to do some abracadabra and your life becomes better, or I'm going to help you to achieve success, to help you get money. No, that is not the duty of an astrologer. An astrologer is not a magician. An astrologer is just a touch bearer. It's just a touch bearer that is pointing you to the dark road of your life. Like, look at this road of your life. This is the point you need to walk through. This is the road you need to follow. By following this road, you get closer to the essence, to the purpose of your life. And that is why an astrologer is called a Joytisha, a Jyotishi. One who translates, one who interprets the light. You see, in every human, there is a living force. In every human, there is the force of light in every human, and that force of light is called the Atma Karaka. Atma Karaka. The Atma, the Karaka, meaning the planet, the soul's significance, the purpose of the soul. A lot of us, when we don't understand the purpose of our soul for having this body, whichever body we may have, a big body like mine, a slim body, a chubby body, a healthy body, a steady body, white body, green body, yellow body, it doesn't matter. Whichever body you have, if you don't understand the purpose of your Atma Karaka, which is the purpose of your soul being in that body, you will always be in a confusive state of life. You will always live your life confused. Like, there's always going to be this unanswered question that will always nag you inside. Like, it's always nagging, it's always hitting on the doors of your heart, on the doors of the chambers of your heart. Like, go. What am I? Who am I? What is my purpose? What should I do? How do I get there? What should I do? What should I do? How should I move? It is always going to be knocking like that. And this is where an astrologer helps you to interpret. An astrologer's duty is to help you interpret the knot, the difficult knot that has tied you, the difficult knot that has made you to have that has made you to be reborn in this lifetime again, so that when this knot is understood, then it becomes easy to understand the different difficulties that comes your way. So on this note, I would love to say to everybody, a lot of people have different misconceptions about astrology. A lot of people think that astrology is not real. Oh no, it's just a bluff. No, everything is astrology is not a bluff. It is not a science of charlatan. Like a lot of people like, it's just a charlatan science, means a fraudulent science. No, astrology is not like that. Unfortunately, there are some people that don't have deep knowledge in astrology, and because they don't have deep knowledge in astrology, they go around and they make some mistakes, in their interpretation of astrology. But we should also know, for us to hear what that interpretation of that person, for us to hear how that person has interpreted that to us, it is because it is also present. The planet supports it for us. Just like, take it like this. It is there in your kundli, in your birth chart, that if you are going to have a good doctor or a bad doctor when you are sick, if it is there in your karma. And how do you see this? You see this from the 12th house in astrology. The 12th house is the house of sickness, it is the house of death, it is the house of isolation. Now, where are the places you go to be isolated? You only become isolated when you are sick, or when you are put to prison, when you are sent to jail. These two places you get isolated. Now, it is there in your astrology that in these two places, the doctors that is going to attend to you when you are sick, you see it from the 12th house. How the doctor is going to treat you, how good the doctor is going to be, it is sent from the 12th house. The planet in the 12th house will indicate what kind of a doctor that is going to be. So also the planet in the 12th house indicates who is going to cheat us, or in which areas of our life we are going to be cheated. In which areas of our life, because when it says cheated, means in areas of your life where you're going to have loss. You understand me? In which areas of your life you're going to have loss, you're going to be cheated. So why? Because this is the beauty of astrology. When you understand it, then you are able to truly see life as it is, and hence it becomes easy for you to surrender unto the supreme personality of God, because everything about astrology is guiding you to the original source, which is what? Surrender unto the supreme personality of God, at Krishna. So also, many people that comes across different astrologers that cheat them, it is based on the planet that is in the 12th house in their chart. Whatever planet is there, or whatever planet that or whatever sign, that particular planet is signifying. Now, based on that, you get cheated. Just like I said, if you go to a hospital, the quality of doctors you will get, the quality of the quality of doctor, the quality of the hospital you're going to get, the kind of treatment you will get when you're sick is depending on the planet in the 12th house from your first house. So also, the quality of people when we are in problem, when we are in anxiety, when we are having some mental problem, the kind of people that we attract, the kind of people that comes to us the kind of people that comes to give us advice is also depending on the quality of your 12th house. If the 12th house is good, then you will get who? You will get good people that will come your way and give you very wonderful advice. No. Don't beat yourself about this. Just rise above it. And if your 12th house is bad, you will get people that will come and they will give you advices that will ruin you, that will pull you to the floor, that will bring you down. And that is why it is very important. So if you are cheated, it is not because astrology is bad. It is because it is there. The combination is already there in your chart that you are going to be cheated. It is already there. So don't like, oh, this person is no. It is there. It is the experience of life that you had to pass through, and the planet gives you the indication. What are the planets? The duty of the planet are to give you indication of what is coming. Just like in my country, there is what is called omen, and I believe in generally all over the world, all over the country, they believe in omen, a sign. It can be a bodily sign, it can be something that you observe, it can be something paranormal. They believe in that. Why do they believe in omen? Because they believe that omen is a foretelling of something that is to come. Omen is a foreboding of something, foretelling or foreboding, whichever one, is a foretelling of something that is to come, either a bad thing or a good thing, a good celebration or a bad celebration, either death. It's a warning, a forewarning of what is to come. Like if your right eye is twitching, if your left eye is twitching, your right hand is twitching, or your left arm is twitching, your hands are scratching you, you're walking and you hit your left feet on the floor or your right feet on the floor, you're getting some twitchiness in the part of your body. These are different for warning of what is to come. So also the planets are like this. The duty of the planet, if you are able to understand them, then it helps you to understand your life better. But then that is also why Krishna, Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, they all gave examples. The Lord, before the Lord does activities based on the planetary combination, based on the nakshatras. Lord Balaram, he started his pilgrimage based on a particular planetary combination, configuration in the stars, because he knew that if I start my journey on this particular day, it is going to be successful. So you see, they know the science. When you know the science of life, then life becomes nothing but just an adventure. But when you don't know the science of life, then life becomes a torture. When you know the rudiment of how the planet works, then life becomes nothing but just an adventure that you pass through, not the one that passes through you. You see, there are two types of people in this life: the ones that pass through life and the ones that life passes through. And unfortunately, so many people fall into that category of life passing through them and not them passing through life. So it is very, very important that we understand this particular planet and how this planet works and what this planet are actually doing and what it is that they are for us. Planets are not to be rejected. No, astrology is a science. It's an ancient science that has been existing since the beginning of time itself. Because time, what is time? Hora. What is time? Kala, Hora. Time itself is astrology. Time itself is Jyotish, because time in its original nature is nothing but light. So the interpretation of light, the interpretation of time, this is what we combine together as said astrology. The interpretation of how time is going to be having different effects in our life and how time is going to be revealing different things in our life, the interpretation of all of that is what we call Jyotish. astrology. So to you, my friends, I'm just trying to put it in a layman term so that each and everybody can understand what it is that is being said for the Bhakti Anga group. So Prabhu said I should keep it short. Thank you very much, and I'm going to see you very soon. And may the Lord bless you. And I pray that whatever it is we've said be for your purification, for my purification, and for the glorification of the Lord. Thank you very much. God bless you. And Hare Krishna. Bye bye.